New Year's Eve, and when the ball drops at midnight, some people are going to be living in fear, worried about random gunfire.
Definitely. That's why police and clergymen want residents to ring in the new year with a bell, not a bang. 7 Action News reporter Smitha Kaloki explains.
Anthony Dorsey walks differently than he did when the ball dropped last New Year's Eve.
Two young men started firing shots at some of the guys that were behind me. The very first shot, I was hit.
This was Dorsey on May 15th. You can see him fall to the ground. His shooters probably never meant to hit him, but it doesn't make any difference to Dorsey. Today he stood with metal rods in his left leg next to pastors and law enforcement. During a press conference at the Plymouth United Church of Christ in Detroit, they pleaded with the public to ring in the new year with a bell, not a bang.
If you send a projectile airborne at 1,000 feet per second, it will come down at 90% of its velocity, which means 900 feet per second.
What goes up must come down. And where it comes down could be somebody that we know.
Pastor Nicholas Hood started the initiative 18 years ago.
The hope is that someday these bells will be silenced, but for now, the need continues.
I think we are making improvement, but just when I get ready to say, let's stop it, then somebody tells me, but Nick, it was like a war zone in my area.
Detroit's top cop said at one point officers would disappear from the streets as the new year approached, but not anymore.
The idea is to be visible and let folks know that if you decide to make that bad decision, we will arrest you. Make no mistake, we will arrest you for that.
But Anthony Dorsey hopes you'll think of him before pulling the trigger.
Anybody can be a victim of a random bullet. It has no name or no recourse to it.
From Detroit, Smitha Kaloki, 7 Action News.
All right.